Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Claudia and today I'm going to show you how I keep my gel manicure sets that I complete on for about 3 weeks. So the first thing that I am doing is filing the 3 edges of her natural nail, and I'm just basically shaping them. What you're going to see is one hand. I'm just going to be doing her right hand for the video, since they're going to match the other hand at the end of the set. So once I complete that, I'm then dipping this brush in some swipe and I'm just wiping off all the dust, so then that way I can go in with my drill and I have a cleaner view. Next, I'm pushing back her cuticles. You want to make sure that you do this gently so that you do not hurt your client, and also that way you have the most nail estate as you possibly can when completing this for the gel manicures. After that, I am going in with a fine sanding band at a very low speed. It would be compared to about 4,000 RPMs, and I'm just tickling the nail. I'm also pushing back the cuticles with this e-file, and it is sped up a little bit, so it might seem like I'm going fast or it's going rough, but it's not. And you'll see on my thumb I have a little glove, if you will, on my thumb, and that way I don't mess up the nails that I actually have on, because that does happen. The main goal when filing the natural nail, especially for a gel manicure, is to make sure that you're etching the nail plate so that way all of the shiny layer is removed. And this is also going to help with the gel polish to stick to the natural nail, and that is what will really help make the set last. And now that I have completed filing, I'm going in once more with my Young Nails swipe and this brush to dust off the dust as well as cleanse the natural nail. And that's why I love Young Nails swipe, because it allows me to do both with this step right here. This is what I do to cleanse the nail or dehydrate the nail, and now I'm going in with my Young Nails primer, and I'm going to place that over all of the nails right before I add my gel base coat. Here I am coming in with my OPI base coat. I'm going to gently place that on all of the nails, making sure that if I touch any skin, as I just did, I'm going to wipe that away, and again continue to apply that on all 10 fingers. And that way, because we're using red gel polish, we don't want to cause any kind of staining to her natural nails. Next, I'm going in with DND's number 429 Boston University Red, and you are going to see me go a little bit over on the nails, and that's okay because I'm going to clean that up later. That is key, is to make sure that you do clean it up. You're going to see me apply this red on the ring finger. Eventually we're actually going to remove that, since we decided to change the position of where the red's going to be on her nails. So before curing it, I just double checked with her that that was the location she wanted that red in. And we did change it again. We changed over to the pointer finger. And so I just took some Young Nail Swipe into lint-free wipe and removed it. And now you see me placing number 429 on the correct finger, the pointer. The brush that I'm using is basically any sort of like stiff brush that you can use to clean it. And I'm also just dipping it a little bit in the Young Nails Swipe, which is basically a fancy rubbing alcohol. And I'm just removing some of the color that has bled over onto her skin. If you have any that is touching the skin, it can definitely cause lifting and for it to peel off. So we place that back in the light for 30 seconds, do a second coat on each of the nails. And of course, right before I have her cure them, I'm also making sure to clean them up. So you're going to continue to see me clean it right before she places them in the lamp for 30 seconds. This next color I'm coming in with is again DND's Rose Water, and it's number 590. And so I am going to place that around each of her nails, and I actually did her middle finger on her right hand first and then switched over to her left hand because I just didn't want it to bleed onto her nail while I was waiting for the others to be applied, to have the gel applied. Now these are all from D&D, and this is 239 Starfish. I applied it, realized it was actually fairly sheer, and so you'll see me apply a second coat, and we actually decided to apply an additional glitter, which is Pinky Star. You'll see she chooses this one. Perfect. And so we apply again a second coat on both hands, and then we go back in with Pinky Star, also again from D&D. So just as I did with applying the colored gel polish, as with applying this clear top coat, whenever you get any on the skin, you want to make sure that you come back in with that brush and some rubbing alcohol and wipe that away, so that way it does not cure and allow for any sort of chipping at the skin or the cuticle, anywhere on the nails. Once that is all done, I'm just going across on top, and for her personally, I'm just doing underneath as well to make sure that I can soften that with the CJP cuticle oil, but really any cuticle oil will do. So again, once I've placed it on all 10 fingers, I'm just going to rub that in. And here are her nails all done and posed. I also included a clip of her after about 2.5 weeks. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope it helps you on your manicure journey.